Oh yeah, what's up? It's Demented, and today I woke up to a new experimental patch. So I want to go over it, um, just talk about it a little bit, give my thoughts on it, and hopefully this turns out better. I've seen a very few amount of screenshots of what this involves coming from Twitter, and the only things that I know is that the people that got touched were like Soldier, Genji, Hog, and Ball that I know of. So, Doomfist as well, Moira as well. Okay, and that's it. Alright, so let's look at this a little bit deeper. So, Meteor Strike now. So now, wait, okay. So that means as soon as he lands, he immediately has his cooldowns. I mean, it was already pretty much the same anyway. I guess that's just a quality of life for Doom players, most likely. Okay, shuriken damage increase. Oh my god. Here we go again. This is gonna be a rough one. Wait, okay. Blade damage reduced from 120 to 110. See, okay, this is why I didn't want to fucking do this already, because I don't know if that one-shots anymore. That's a little scary for Genji players, but you know, we can keep going and come back to it. This is so fucking big, actually, for Moira. Moira has recently been underperforming, as she always has. Wow. This increase to her self-healing with biotic grasp improve her survivability. Holy shit. Okay, that's gonna be nuts. I mean, I love that. Anything that they could give Moira to make her fucking viable. For the love of God. Roadhog tanks for his allies by being a by being a threatening target with high durability, which draws a lot of fire from the enemy team. We're reducing the amount of ultimate charge he provides to better enable him in this role without as much of a this is busted for Roadhog. This is broken. This is gonna make him like actually viable in team play. Now I don't know what compositions he'd be played in. That is something I cannot give a indication on, but this is big, actually. A lot bigger and a lot more annoying now, because now I'm gonna have to deal with Roadhog players. Fuck. Okay, anyways, Soldier. The damage per shot with the heavy pulse rifle has been adjusted several times now, and it's important tuning breakpoint for Soldier 76. When it was last reduced, his weapon spread was replaced with recoil to help account for the increased accuracy potential. Though through recent reductions in his damage fall off at long range, it's reasonable to increase his damage output once again, while pulling some power out of his area of effect healing utility. Almost all that means fucking nothing to me. I mean, I guess the biotic field makes it to where he can't peel for himself or other people on his team as hard. But I mean, I don't think this is relevant because Soldier did not really get played. Was grapple not automatically on cooldown after you respawn? That's interesting. Wrecking Ball is the fastest hero in the game, which works well for his disruptive playstyle. However, to help reduce his contribution to objective stalling, his grappling call will now... Oh, it begins on a cooldown. Proximity mines will no longer attach to walls. more often for accidental bunched up placements than any intentional clever uses. Okay, this is a lot. Okay. The shields thing is fucking huge, because the amount of times, and I know everyone else that doesn't really play ball but has been like fuck, I can get like my fucking prio passes or my loot box from playing quick play or whatever. Like, everyone has had that time of shielding and immediately dying, and then you're like, fucking why? What was the point of that? Wait, okay, so hold on. They just breeze over the adaptive shield thing. What the fuck? Okay. So duration increased from 7 to 9. Okay, this is big for ball, in my opinion. I think this is huge. So okay. Let me read through this Genji thing again. Shuriken damage increase doesn't sound like a lot, but it causes the threshold to break point against some enemy targets, enabling them to be eliminated with less than one attack landed. To help balance this out, balance this increased power from primary, we're reducing the damage as damage, but drag. I'm gonna lose it. Which of the following? Wait, I just read that like it was a fucking quiz question. Which of the following is a fucking breakpoint? Which is also a breakpoint for some targets being damage boosted. Okay, I really need to see if Genji played one shots, because that's, if not, that is terrifying for a Genji player. Like, not that I am one, but okay, so I wanna kind of recap all this. So Doom I think is a good change. I mean, I don't think it really changes anything. It's more of a quality of life. Genji, I'm pretty meh on. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad. I'll have to see it in practice. And I mean, I'm assuming if I queue up for Experimental right now, all the Genji players are gonna be fucking uncaged. So I can maybe try that. Moira change. Well, actually, I can fit Hog in here too. Moira and Roadhog, both good. So again, I typically, when I go over patches like this, I go over where the I guess what the underlying thing is for, like, a casual aspect as well as a competitive aspect, because I think I have a good grasp of that, more or less. But in terms of, like, this is what I've at least semi-liked about recently, because I've complained a lot when it comes to patch notes about how slow they've been coming out, and not only that, but how little they've changed the actual game, because a bunch of people are just like, oh man, the game's so balanced right now, and it's like, yeah, but we also haven't had like a reasonable, like, decent patch note in a while. And this is why, because like, this is fucking wait, I'm interested now. I have some stuff to look at actually, but it's very, I'm trying to think of, like, man, there's so much stuff to try out. But like, most of these have been like quality of life changes, and I don't think that that's a far-fetched thing to say. That, like, I mean, the soldier change for damage and stuff, and the Genji change for damage and stuff, as well as like even the ball change, even though it's like, I feel like it might, at least the clobbing on cooldown at the beginning might feel like a really bad quality of life change. Especially because Ball is known as like the stall hero, so it's like, I guess it's to reduce his ability to come back and not really reduce his ability to stall. But I mean, I can understand maybe if they were like having Clawby on like half or like a 3-second cooldown out of like the 6 seconds or whatever when it comes out. Or when it actually goes on cooldown. So I don't know. I think they might still have to tweak that a bit. But a lot of these are like quality of life changes. Like the Hog, like the Moira, like the Doom. But let me. This is a lot. Okay. So I think what I'm interested in on Ball is that I feel like even though even though that Ball is a even though Ball is like a I'm trying to put this into words. Let me test this out a little bit because I want to see where like what this means in terms of Ball, because what I'm thinking is in a hypothetical scenario where you have Ball who's going for a stall or something and like hits a grapple up on like the ceiling of like a king's row or something, swings all the way up to the ceiling, mines basically in one place, and then if the mines like fall to the ground and don't stick to the top, then the burst potential in that is crazy, but that also to an extent means that it's a new, I don't want to say tech for ball players to utilize, but a new there's a new level you can go through to I guess check shit like that. I'm very interested. And also I need to know like when the mines actually like go off type shit. God, yeah, that feels horrible actually. That already feels like shit. But I don't know. I'm very interested to see how it goes, because I don't know if this is like there's okay, that was horrible, but I don't know where to go for putting mines down. It's very like I'm trying to process everything right now, but if we're talking about all the other stuff, I think obviously I think other quality of life changes I think are fine. What else? And by quality of life I mean basically Doom, Moira, Road, all that's fine. Okay, well that just doesn't work. Okay, well, they tried, I guess, but I mean, this is also possibly a level that like fucks up how ball players are able to like work with Minefield even more. But I mean, again, I'll need to see the Genji thing in practice, but like in terms of competitively, the only thing that I think would change competitively with this patch is maybe Roadhog, and that's like a very weird like feeling thing for me to say. But I have no, because like I still don't feel like Soldier's gonna get playtime. I don't feel like Genji's gonna get playtime. Yeah, I don't even know if that would work either way. That's very interesting though. I'll have to mess around with some actual people that play ball and get my information. But yeah, Moira's self peel, which was in my opinion the only place that wasn't like broken in terms of her burst heal potential or just heal potential in general, has now been fucking upped, which is great. Yeah, this Roadhog thing, holy shit. I would not be surprised if they turn this down a bit. But I mean, I like that their head's in the right place for a lot of these things. But I mean, I don't even think that anything changes competitively with ball. The only thing that I'm considering or thinking might be weird is the timing with with grappling claw being on full cooldown. Does that give the opportunity for someone like a monkey on, just for example, pardon my yawning, but for example, like a monkey on like a Koth map, if that would instigate the monkey getting there faster, or if ball would still be there first. Because again, this doesn't take the stall out of ball. It takes the speed off of spawn out of ball, which I do not know how I feel about. But I mean, I guess this will all be left up to time. I mean, it would surprise me if the grappling claw goes through, but outside of that, and like the hog being 25% less ult charge, like everything else, I would not be surprised if it goes through. But again, I think with Soldier, this might be a good like quality of life thing, but I don't think it's gonna make a huge impact in the grand scheme. As well as the only thing that I could see this Genji thing really getting like fucked up on is if Dragon Blade does a one shot or Nano Blade does a one shot. Not that I'm against it necessarily, but I would be terrified. So I don't feel like it doesn't one shot, just because and I'm talking like dash slash mostly. So I'm pretty sure that it's still in the like comfortably in the range to one shot. But that's I think all I got. So with that being said, I appreciate the fuck out of you all for watching. I do not know how you do it. I ramble so much, but again, I appreciate you. If you want to know whenever I upload, follow me on Twitter. If you have any other video ideas you want from me, let me know in the comments, and I will see you when I see you. Later.